Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Jay. I know it's been a long time since I've tried to make a video. School's definitely, been the apple of my eye since last August, and I got straight A's, and I got a lot of opportunities. I already got offered a scholarship, which is nice if I keep up my good grades. But I do have some pre-recorded videos that I tried to upload it from like 3 months ago, but I didn't really got around to it. But this is a whole new video for June 11th, 2023. This is picking up where I left off with my Disney collection, where I did my Pixar, and then my Disney animation stuff, and then now we're gonna do live action. As you know, if you guys watch some of my videos, you know that my shelf is in chronological order of these movies, mostly. But yeah, let's just get started. Hopefully you guys stick around, and let's just jump right into the first one, which is Mary Poppins. This is the 40th anniversary edition. I have two other versions of this. I have the 50th anniversary version from 2014, and then I have the version for the Golden Collection version, but this is the one I keep on my shelf. But yeah, that's Mary Poppins. Next up is a weird one, Blackbeard's Ghost. See if the price tag's still there. This was just like a random blind buy. Am I gonna watch this movie? Probably not, but it's just nice to have a little bit of variety in my collection. It reminds me of the many VHS tapes I have, which I finally got a new shelf for my VHS tapes. So, I'm gonna show that after this. This shouldn't take too long. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. One of my first Disney live action movies I've ever watched. Right beside Underdog. Here's the disc. What a classic film. I'm not the best cameraman, but I try. Next up is a 2-disc collection I really love. This is Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves and Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. Again, I want to get some more of these double features. First of all, it saves shelf space. Secondly, it looks so good on the shelf. But anyway, here's disc 1. And, disc 2. Next up is the Muppet movie. I believe this came out in the late 70s, if I'm not mistaken. This is a really nice movie to have. I got this. This is one of my first redemptions from Disney Movie Rewards, so it's really nice to get it. A very nostalgic film for me. Next up is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Really nice pickup. I got this half off from a bookstore. It was free $3, but I paid $1.50, which is not bad. And I like this because it includes like a lot of inserts, like Chuck E. Cheese. You get like pictures of like Roger Rabbit, and then you have, what's the other one? Of Jessica Rabbit. Really nice. I've actually never watched this movie. I need to pop it in sometime, or just watch it on Disney Plus. But anyway, here is the full screen and then the widescreen feature. I don't know what was with Disney and just re-releasing like just two different releases for full screen and widescreen. I guess it's just like a preference for people. Next up is Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey, with a very sun damaged spine, but it's fine. Another movie I just have for the collection. I didn't pop it in yet, but again, if I really want to watch it, I could just watch it on Disney Plus. But this is like a classic Disney Disney DVD release right here, with kind of like I guess like kind of transparent. Well, I don't know what you really call it, but it just blends in with the disc itself, which is really nice. And then here is the insert. Next up is Santa Claus. I was happy when I found this first film right here. I've always wanted a DVD copy of Santa Claus. Every time I found a fun fact, every time I found a copy of Santa Claus, I would always get an empty case from like Goodwill and stuff. So I was glad that I finally found a copy that had the disc in it. Next up is Santa Claus 2. And I am not going to forget the Blu-rays this time around. Here's the disc. I'm going to try to pick up the pace a little bit. Next up is Blank Check, which I don't think I've included in any of my recaps. I originally got this for my mom, but she used to have her own little shelf, but we kind of like converged shelves. So that's why you see my bottom shelf just so crowded now. But anyway, next up we have A Kid in King Arthur's Court. Again, just another one. I just got this one because the stickers were interesting, and you know, it was really cool. I think this looks like a good movie, but again, another movie I haven't popped in. I have not really watched most of these Disney live action films, early ones that is. Man of the House, another one I haven't popped in. Looks funny. But for the next 14 DVDs or so, that's when we get to one of my favorite collections, which is Air Bud. Really nice first release right here. Oh, I hate when this happens. I was for Air Bud for the first one. I was originally going to pick up a re-release edition that was released like 2009 that had like a buddy chain or whatever that had like commentary from the Buddies characters, but you know, I decided to just stick with the original. And then we have Air Bud World Pup, which is really nice. It looks really cool. I have not watched the World Pup. I've only watched the first one in the Buddies films, but here is the disc and the insert. I just love when these DVDs include inserts. It's just so cool. So nostalgic. I wish they do that nowadays. Then we have Air Bud Spikes Back, which is my first Air Bud DVD, actually. I just got this randomly. I haven't even watched this either. I haven't watched this when I got this like years ago. But anyway, here's the disc. Alright, there goes our first uneven stack. Next up is, this is a weird one, and I kind of like cheated. I know, like, this is probably my only Canadian release. I mean, Air Bud is made in Canada, but it's 7 Inning Fetch, which is the final Air Bud film, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I kind of cheated with this one. But, I mean, it still includes the English version of the film, so it's not really, I don't think it's really cheating. I do have Golden Receiver, but I only have it on VHS, so technically I have all the Air Bud films still, but not on DVD. Next up is the Air Buddies, starting with the first one. This was my last one, the last Air Buddies movies I needed to complete the collection. Next up is Snow Buddies. Now, actually, I do own, this is my sealed copy. I did have a used copy, but, I completely forgot this was sealed. And this one had a slipcover and my copy didn't, so, I mean, it just includes the cover. The disc art is just the cover artwork, so you're not really missing out on too much. Next up is Space Buddies. This I really need to I'm gonna probably get a new copy because this copy is just very beat up. Yeah, see, this was what I was talking about. This special edition right here from 2009. Here's the disc. This when disc art gets boring. Next up is Santa Buddies: The Legend of Santa Paws. Definitely one of my favorite Christmas movies to pop in. I need to do like a little ranking video of all the Buddies movies, but anyway, as the case flops as my one hand open it, but here's the disc. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to put the DVDs back in the cover because that's why I wish I had like a little tripod. My tripod broke though. Next up is Spooky Buddies, which has a lenticular slip cover with Pip, the ghost dog. But anyway, yeah, it looks really cool nonetheless. Here is the disc, as again I just flopped to get it open. Yeah, there's the disc. I don't think, honestly, I don't think I really need to open up cases, but I don't think I really need to open up cases at this rate if the disc art is going to be bare bones. But anyway, this is Super Buddies. I'm not going to open this one again since the disc is pretty bare bones. This is whatchamacallit. Yeah, I don't have Treasure Buddies just on DVD, but we'll get to Treasure Buddies. I do have that on Blu-ray. Next up is The Search for Santa Paws. Nothing really, again, gray disc. I know it has a gray disc. Santa Paws 2 to Santa Pups has another gray disc. Now this one is worth seeing. Inspector Gadget. This was a movie that I personally grew up with. Really nice release right here. Here's the disc. Next up is Remember the Titans, director's cut from 2005 or 6, but this movie came out in 2000. Anyway, here is the disc. Really nice artwork. Gotta love the artwork in the insert. Next up is The Rookie. Very interesting movie. Definitely, like, I used to try to collect all the sports movies from Disney, but I was just like, nah. I Remember the Titans is always going to be the GOAT for me. Next up is Snow Dogs. Again, I have not watched most of these, like, early 2000s movies from Disney. Never really caught my interest. This one used to scare me as a kid, The Country Bears. Definitely, like, I don't know, this I hate when cases had like little open like this. I guess it's for extra security, but anyway, yeah, this movie used to scare me as a kid. I don't know why, but it did look interesting. Next up we have Holes, which this is really weird. I don't know if all the copies are like this, that you have to turn it over, but yeah, it's really interesting. I did like Holes as a kid when it had it on Netflix. Like everything, like Netflix had everything back in the day. Now it's just everyone has their own streaming service and Netflix and shit now. And then next up is National Treasure. Here's the disc. Really nice artwork. Next up is National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets. This one, unfortunately, and I love like the feel. It definitely has like a embossed feel, which is really a nice detail. Here's the disc. All right, next up is The Pacifier, starring Vin Diesel. This is just a movie I've always had in my collection and just never popped into my DVD player. But it does have a blockbuster case, so that's a plus for me. Next up this is a gigantic one. This is the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe 4-disc extended edition. So we are going to go through this. A really nice cover. Alright, well, it just stands like that. Alright. There are some artwork, kind of like a book. Really nice details. I never really been into Narnia, but the DVDs have so much detail. So here is disc number 4, which is like probably a special feature disc. Here is disc 3, Dreamer of Narnia, bonus material, and then we have the actual film right here, and then what is this? This is Two Worlds of Narnia. Okay, so this is bonus material. Again, really, I think this is a really cool release for collectors. Doesn't really go for that much though of what I've seen. I mean, I can check eBay. I mean, I've started selling on eBay and transferring from Akari to make more money. But anyway, you have Prince Caspian. This one has a gray disc. Don't worry about it. Wait, hold on. It might not have. Okay, yeah, it does have a grade. Wait. Okay, yeah. So disc 1. So that probably implies that there's like a special. Oh damn. That there's probably like a special edition or something that has 2 discs. Next up is 8 Below, another movie I've had but not had for years, but haven't popped in. Yeah. That's why I hate these dang things. Here's the disc. Really nice shiny artwork. I'll give you that. And then next up is the Shaggy Dog. Really nice. Really good movie. I'm not gonna lie. Nice remake from the original. Next up is The Bridge to Terabithia, one of my favorite live-action movies of all time, at least for Disney. It's definitely up there. Really nice artwork, nice insert. Next up is The Game Plan. Really, I enjoyed this movie a lot. I don't know if most people like the movie, but I personally liked it. Next up is Underdog, another one of my. I know it's not everybody's favorite Disney live action movie, but it's definitely. I think it's a really good. I think it's a really good film for what it is. Next up is Enchanted, which this is one with a slip cover, but the case is not really that. The case is broken down there. As I finally shake it. Oh. Here's the disc. Sorry, my dog's under the table. Next up is Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Here's the disc. Next up is number 2. Here's the disc. Alright, and then I'm not going to open this one up. This is Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3, which I don't know how it got like that. I don't know. Is that the artwork itself? Or no, that's just the case. Alright, just making sure. Again, this is one that I never watched 3. I've only watched the first 2. Next up is The Secret of the Magic Gourd, which this movie really interested me as a kid, but like I've never had was able to find a good copy until when I went to Bright Light Books here in Castleberry, Florida. Just I haven't watched the film, and I still haven't watched the film. It's like a English dub of a Japanese film, but it looks really interesting. I'll give you that. Bedtime Stories. I believe this one may have artwork, but I just don't remember. Okay, no, it doesn't. Alright, next up is G-Force. Movie I always had. I watched it like once and I just never watched it again. Secret Terror, I think is called. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. Next up is The Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. My mom always had this, but again, our shelves kind of converged, so I just put this with my Disney stuff. Next up is Oz the Great and Powerful. I've always had this, but like I put them with my movies I don't need anymore. But my mom never lets me get rid of my movies, so it's like once I buy, like she acts like she buys them. But then okay, so you have Muppets Most Wanted, or again gray disc. Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. I like this movie. I know like some people don't, but I think I like this movie. I really enjoyed it in the theaters. Aladdin, live action remake. This movie is not bad, as y'all say. I don't think it's that bad. It's definitely not as bad as The Lion King. But I think the new Little Mermaid might be a little bit better than Aladdin, but then saying. Oh, sorry guys for the cutoff. I sometimes get paranoid, and like, yeah, I'm home alone, but sometimes I get paranoid. Next up is Civil War. I just decided to just throw in my MCU movies in here. This was my first one. I kind of actually want to collect the MCU movies. It's not that hard, but I want to not to get them from Walmart, but Yeah, but here we have Avengers Endgame, which is a withdrawn copy, which is really, the disc condition is really good. At least that's what my copy of Soul's Library withdrawn, and the disc is perfect. Then we have Far From Home. Got this got this a week. I saw this at the thrift store 1 week after it released released on DVD, and then I got it for $1, or got it for 50 cents actually. Next up is the Blu-rays and the Disney Nature stuff. We have Christopher Robin. I am not gonna open this up because, again, gray disc, nothing too special. We have the Jungle Book. Yeah, this is definitely, in my opinion, the best Disney live action film, honestly. The Jungle Book was an amazing theatrical experience for me. Then we have the Muppets. Then I do have Santa Claus 2 again on Blu-ray. That means I probably get rid of my DVD eventually. Next up is Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, which I am going to open this up because I know for a fact this has artwork. There we go. This case is I need to replace the case, this Blu-ray case. Next up is Disney Nature African Cats. I know this one has Blu-ray artwork, so I'll just show that. Yeah, really nice. At least they tried something. And then next up is Treasure Buddies, which kind of has that same kind of cover artwork on the Blu-ray, so I'm not gonna go back for that. I'm not gonna open it. Next up is Disney Nature Oceans. I do have this on Blu-ray. I bought Blu-ray only for 50 cents for a Blockbuster copy, but obviously I'm a DVD guy, so I had to get the DVD. Next up is The Crimson Wing. They have a lot of these Disney Nature movies on Disney Movie Insiders, which I'm trying to get several movies. They just added Cruella on Blu-ray, so I'm gonna try to get that. Then we had Disney Nature Earth, which I believe this is I don't think this is the first one. I think it the first or second one in that lineup, but they made a lot of these Disney Nature documentaries. Next up is Sacred. This is just a weird one. Sacred Planet. Nothing too special here. Been meaning to watch for some time, but yeah. Yeah, but that's going to do it for my live action stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Just to take a quick look, like I said, so this is the DVD shelf now. Obviously the Disney shelf is a mess, but this is the shelf. I did move again, so mostly everything is the same for the most part. I did add movies that I put in my bin that I didn't need anymore. I don't think you guys have seen Snow Day or Clock Stoppers in there in here, but that was because I was gonna give them away, but I just put them back on my shelf to not create a mess of movies all over my house. So this is the VHS tapes right over here. I need to organize. I have not organized it yet. You see Disney and then Warner Brothers and shit, and then this is supposed to be the sleeve, this is the sleeveless. Obviously I put that in the front, especially the Nick Jr. ones that I grew up with, and then I got it mixed with DVDs. It's just it's a whole shit fest. And then it's just a whole thing. So I'll probably put all my DVDs down here, and then and then go from there. And then I just put some stuff on top, just a random copy of Stuart Little 2, and then kind of a display of my 3 sealed VHS tapes of random Disney movies. Again, this is VHS tapes. You're gonna see a lot of scarce Disney live action shit. Who know? I have never heard of Squanto, A Warrior's Tale, The Garbage Picking Field Goal Kicking Philadelphia Phenomenon, Angels. I know Angels in the. I watched Angels in the End Zone, but like Heidi, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, my favorite Martian. This is the original Shaggy Dog. The Big Green I've heard about. Like I have. This actually movie seems interesting. Dear to my heart. It's really cool in my opinion. So like Summer Magic, like, I've never heard. And then there's the Airbud Golden Receiver. I actually have 2 copies of it. But yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm gonna try to put everything Disney on one shelf, and then everything miscellaneous. If Disney, if I did have some Disney VHS tapes that would be in the front here, then all like the miscellaneous stuff will be like towards the back where I don't see it, and I just don't. Well, I'm not saying don't give a shit, because there's some VHS tapes that are not Disney that I grew up with, and that I kind of just like, like the Little Bear movie, Rugrats in Paris, Toy Story is Disney, obviously, no shit. But yeah, yeah, that's my VHS tape shelf. There was a shelf here. There was a shelf like where my hand was, right? It fell all the way the fuck down here. That means I had to probably get some like new pegs or something. But yeah, and then I did want to display my Legos. Like if I like shift this, if I try to put that shelf back up and then I just try to shift this to like, this is like where my like Ninjago like dragons and shit are. But I mean, right now, I used to have a number of crystallized sets, and my new Sonic set that I got for my birthday recently up there, and then that random Jurassic Park toy is gonna come down for my brother. But yeah, yeah, again, not the most organized thing right now, but I am going to start making some videos, don't worry. Yeah, 27 minutes. I think this is going to be like the trend of longer videos. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Bye.